All right, so welcome back for discussion 20. We're going to be talking about Hereville as well as graphic novels as a genre and how you may or may not want to use those in your classroom or share those with young folks that you know or even read them for your own pleasure. So, from your reading with Brenner's Graphic Novels 101, I hope that you got a good sense of one, how to read graphic novels, two, how they can be helpful within your classroom or for getting students interested in reading, and also some of the criticisms that are around graphic novels. I particularly love using graphic novels, reading graphic novels, but also sharing them with young students. When I was in the middle school classroom, I found them to be something that my students who struggled with reading or were reluctant readers could really get hooked into. And that's because, one, it has that idea of the total design, so you're getting information from not only the pictures but the words. So it gives students who often have trouble seeing that picture movie that's going on as they read the story. It helps them create that in their mind because you have a picture to go along with words. But also it has quite a few less words, right? Because the pictures and the words are interacting with each other, so it gives you a quicker story with fewer words, but you're still getting the same message of the story. I think also it shouldn't be something that you only give to reluctant readers because it can be something that can be used for really advanced readers too, right? So you could talk about the choices that the author and illustrator made to talk about the interactions between the words and the pictures. So there's really a way that you could differentiate within the classroom to get reluctant readers really excited about learning, but also pushing your more advanced readers into thinking about deeper things within analysis of these texts. So these are some really great graphic novels that I love specifically that would be right about the same reading level as the text that you read for today. The Hazardous Tales are really hilarious and historical focused graphic novels. El Defo is about a girl who's deaf and she has this superhero alter ego. Clan Apis is focused on bees, which is really interesting. We use a lot of humor for that. And then Bone and Smile I have not read yet, but I do know that they are great texts that a lot of other children's lit professors recommend, so I would check those out as well. Another really big push or something that I've seen a lot of recently is graphic novel adaptations of texts that started out just as text, right? So you may remember the Boxcar Children from when you were younger, or the Babysitter's Club, Wrinkle in Time, or Coraline. All of those have now been put into adaptations as graphic novels. I have not read the other three, but I have looked at A Wrinkle in Time, and it is very good. I would highly recommend it if you have or have not read the original. But it does some really interesting things with the story. And I think it's really interesting that we are so fixated on adaptations and especially graphic novel adaptations. I think that's really cool. And it's a really cool way to revisit a story that you may or may not know and see different ways that an author and illustrator interpreted it through an adaptation in a graphic novel.